Resource limiting, one of the key features of IBM OMEGAMON AI for CICS, is designed to help you optimize the usage of resources in your CICS environment. This functionality allows you to set specific thresholds for various resources utilized by tasks, ensuring that the performance of your CICS regions remains efficient and manageable. OMEGAMON for CICS monitors various task resources during transactions. By defining thresholds for these resources, you can effectively manage task performance and resource allocation. This proactive approach not only enhances system stability but also prevents resource overutilization, which can lead to performance degradation. Specify the thresholds for resources in the resource limiting parameter within the global data area. Once you set these thresholds, OMEGAMON for CICS continuously monitors task performance against these limits. If a task exceeds the defined thresholds, the system automatically abandons the task or issues a warning message and prevents further resource consumption. When a kill limit is exceeded, a task is abandoned with a dedicated abandon code based on the resource exceeded. With the recent 6.1.0 release of IBM OMEGAMON AI for CICS, it's now easier to enable or disable resource limiting across multiple CICS regions simultaneously. You can easily manage numerous CICS regions and save significant time in resource management. The newly introduced multi-region option in the CICS Resource Limiting Information panel allows you to enable or disable resource limiting for multiple CICS regions efficiently. You can specify resource limiting rules for multiple CICS regions simultaneously. From the CICSplex Region Summary panel, type C for control functions for a CICS region, then R for CICS Resource Limiting Information. In the Resource Limiting Details panel, move the cursor below the Transaction ID column and type A to view the Add Resource Limiting Rule panel. Specify the details such as Transaction ID, warn and kill limit and set the multi-region field to Yes and press Enter. Select Issue and press Enter. The resource limiting rule is successfully added for multiple CICS regions. You can create an exclusion list to exclude transactions that are not applicable for resource limiting. You can specify a single transaction ID or a group of transaction IDs using wildcard characters. In the Resource Limiting Excluded Tran IDs panel, type A to view the Add Resource Limiting Rule panel. Specify the transaction ID and indicate if the exclusion is applicable for a single or multiple regions by typing Yes or No in the Multi-Region field. Select Issue and press Enter. The exclusion list is created for multiple CICS regions. Similarly, you can use Option D Delete Resource Limiting Rule to delete the exclusion list. Type D for the transaction ID that you want to remove from the exclusion list. Set the multi-region field to Yes and press Enter. Select Issue and press Enter. The transaction is removed from the exclusion list. Navigate back to the CICS Resource Limiting Information panel and depending on the existing resource limiting status, you can enable or disable resource limiting. To enable resource limiting for a single CICS region, select Enable and press Enter. For multiple CICS regions, select Enable Multi and press Enter. Choose the context type such as CICSplexes, LPAR regions, or user groups. For example, you can select the context type as CICSplex, and in the drop-down list specify the scope by selecting a CICSplex region to view all the online regions associated with the CICSplex where the resource limiting rules will be applicable. Click Issue, and then press Enter. A status message is displayed for each CICS region to indicate if the resource limiting rule was successfully applied for the region. If resource limiting is already enabled, you can disable it for single or multiple CICS regions. To disable resource limiting for a single CICS region, select Disable, and press Enter. For multiple CICS regions, select Disable Multi, and press Enter. Select Issue, and then press Enter. The ability to enable or disable resource limiting with minimal effort not only enhances operational efficiency but also allows you to adapt to changing demands swiftly, further helping in maintaining system stability and performance. Get this latest resource limiting enhancement, and many more such exciting feature enhancements of the IBM OMEGAMON AI for CICS 6.1.0 release, implemented in your monitoring environment, for robust system performance. Visit our documentation site to learn about the new feature enhancements introduced in IBM OMEGAMON AI for CICS 6.1.0.